A dancer walks into a wedding and has exactly zero idea whether shoes stay on or come off. That single choice can make or break the whole night, and nobody warns you about it in dance school. You think hiring a performer is just booking talent, but really you are booking a translator between two cultures. Every gesture, every song, every costume color carries meaning you might not even notice. Take the color white. In one culture it screams wedding joy, and in another it whispers funeral and loss. Event vendors who work across cultures learn this the hard way, usually in front of 100 confused guests. One awkward silence at a quinceañera taught more lessons than 4 years of business school ever could. So how do smart vendors avoid the cringe? They ask questions before they ever show up. Things like who can touch the couple, who leads the first dance, and which songs are sacred versus just catchy. Music seems harmless until you realize a wrong lyric can turn a joyful crowd into a very quiet room. A folk singer once learned that a playful love song in one language was actually a serious mourning ballad in another. Religion adds another layer because timing matters just as much as content. A performance scheduled during a prayer break can feel like an interruption instead of an invitation. Here's the twist though, respect is not about memorizing every tradition on earth. It is about humility, the simple willingness to ask instead of assume. Vendors who succeed treat every event like a rough draft, checking in with families, planners, and elders before finalizing anything. That 5-minute conversation saves 5 hours of damage control later. Some performers even build entire cultural checklists covering things like appropriate touch, gender roles, and modesty expectations. It sounds like homework, but really it is just basic kindness with better organization. History actually backs this up, since traveling performers have navigated foreign customs for thousands of years, long before anyone called it diversity training. Silk Road musicians adjusted their tunes constantly just to stay welcome in new towns. The data on this is pretty simple too, since studies on service businesses show trust rises fast when people feel understood. One thoughtful adjustment can turn a nervous client into a lifelong referral machine. Confusion still creeps in sometimes because cultures are not monolithic and two families from the same background can want totally different things. That is fine. The goal is curiosity, not perfection. At the end of the day, the best vendors are part artist and part anthropologist, reading a room before they ever perform in it. That mix of skill and sensitivity is what separates a forgettable gig from a legendary one. Want to learn more about how to find vendors who actually get this right? Check out our links in the description below.